Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Jurassic Park Revolution, where we're hopping right into Hunt. Now, I'm still keeping all the point values to what I added them to. I did change Matt and Saros up to the 225 I wanted, but I really just have to say, I wish they started with, like, Sores, Vertigo, instead of some of these tinier islands, because it just feels like there's so much more to enjoy in the maps once you've gotten past these first three. Penna is a small landing strip that feels a little too confined for the most part, in my opinion. Perdita, it's a little more open, but again, it's still like a really tiny little rock. Tyrannus wasn't too bad, though. It's just that we didn't really do too much hunting on that. But I do want to go back to Sores, because that was really interesting. And weapon-wise... we do have actually a little bit of points we could play around with here. I think I do want to definitely take the shotgun. We want to do that, and ooh, might not get the double ammo. I think that might not be a bad idea to go with that. Go after Tyrannosaurus, Dracosaurus, or should we do... Or should we go a little more firearm heavy? Go after all of these and go for weapons that are very good against aggressives. Because I do want to work at getting our points up, and this would be a good way to do it, because Penna, as we've seen in previous episodes, it is a very condensed area, so we could even do a small hunt on this, get some hopeful points up, and then from there, try going on Sores and going after maybe some more things like an Allosaurus or Edmontosaurus. That might not be a bad idea to go through, or even try getting different weapons further down the line. Because, yeah, I can't use anything else, so we'll probably just stick with that. I think we'll give this a go and see. Just squeeze in a little small hunt and then do something bigger. Everything looks good, though, so let's hop into Hunt. Okay, so we're all loaded in here now. I think we'll start with the QBZ, I think it is. And just work our way into the main area. Because we'll probably back everything up into the very other tip, which will then all come running to try to kill us as we go along. But do this for a start, and just try to get a successful hunt with a lot of points built in. And then, I guess I should probably... It doesn't matter what series I suppose I drop the news in, but I guess we'll start, because this is a Jurassic Park themed one. We will be bringing Jurassic World Evolution to the channel next Thursday. I was thinking about doing it Wednesdays, but I think there's kind of a nice spacing having a Carnivores mod or series, a game gap, another Carnivores mod series, game gap, just a little back and forth in between to keep a nice variety to the channel. So we'll probably bring Jurassic World Evolution in, depending on how much it does on its first day. Depending on how it does on its first day, and that's exactly what I wanted to get from this area, is just have them charge in like that. I may expand it to doing Tuesdays and Thursdays, because I'm still trying to figure out what could fill a good Tuesday slot. Thursdays, I'm going to do one more episode of Parkosaurus, just kind of clear that map, or park out. I just wish the dinosaurs were a little more striking and detailed compared to what we really get with them, but the rest of the game is alright, but I'll probably save that for maybe if we want a little spacer between, or another series further down the line as more development on it continues. I wonder, should I try? Yeah, we are a bit far away, but I suppose that does give us an excuse to reload the QBZ. Ooh. Hit the filter by mistake. But we'll bring Jurassic World Evolution onto the channel, and we'll probably start with... Well, it's going to be way back compared to what everybody else is probably used to. We'll start with doing the Secrets of Dr. Wu. Because I didn't really pick up the DLC that much, because I thought it was a little expensive back then. I mean, $20 for 3 or 4 animals seemed a little high, just budget-wise, but thanks to a recent sale, I was able to pick up all of the DLCs for just about $52 or so. Let's see, can we spook anything towards coming for us again? You have to admit, once weapons like the QBZ, I think the game changes a lot. Oh. Kentrosaurus no longer become a problem. They almost become like a free point source for you because of how they charge. Okay, so it is just our footsteps. We've actually got a lot banked up right now. And I guess it depends on the map for Jurassic Park Revolution, because it does feel like the most, out of all the Carnivores mods and series I've done so far, it is the one that feels more shooter-esque than real hunting game. I mean, on Sores it feels incredibly hunting, but on Penna like this, and how aggressive everything is, it does feel like it's more a shooter with things coming in to get ya. I was just hoping to maybe come across one or two other things, because I thought there was also an Allosaurus on the map. And we can't actually get the points from it as we properly would, but... we may be able to just sneak up and get this Ouranosaurus. Oh. Yeah, this is going to be a huge quarry of points coming in now. So that I'm even tempted just to end it off here, so that way we can be guaranteed we get them. You know what? I think we actually will play it safe. Because the point grind has been something I've really struggled with, we'll end things off here. Although, what is that? That's another Alberto, and I could actually really use an Alberto. Oh, I said I'd play it safe, and then, of course, comes along to tempt me. There's actually two Albertos up there. And is that the... oh, that's just the Edmontosaurus. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Everything gets so kind of packed into that little area. So I may have bitten off more than I can chew here. And I don't really see anything coming for us. I was kind of hoping we'd... yeah, I was hoping we'd get something more aggressive kind of come in and want us, but it doesn't look like we're going to get lucky. And with how tight that all was, I think we will just end right here. Take what points we got, because we did get a number of them. Okay, we're back in the menu, and oh yeah, we got quite a bit of points, so we could even go for MP... oh, we could really outfit ourselves if we want to go for that again. Maybe we will do that. Maybe we'll just make this a point grind and kind of show off just the shooter side. Let you kind of build off of the Jurassic Park feel of going up against the dinos, but this, I think, is working okay now. Maybe that's been one of my big problems with Jurassic Park Revolution. I've tried approaching it a lot like a hunting sim, where is the start, maybe it needs to be more shooter-esque, where it is going up against these things, using, basically just trying to shoot and take them all out. And then as you get further along, the hunting side might come in more. Some of the islands, they seem a bit small though, like Sores. Actually, I'll have to see what the others are like. I have to say, Sores so far is the best of the mod. It's basically, well, it's sort of pseudo-Australia when you look at the map in-game, but I do like it quite a bit. But everything is good, so we'll do another one of these quick hunts and see what we get. Okay, so we're all loaded up again, so we've got pistol, shotgun, submachine, and assault rifle. So, oh, actually, where are we on the island? Oh, yeah, we are going the right way, okay. It started us right back up onto this little outcrop, or branch of it, and we'll go to the main area and just see how many things we can annoy and take off. Basically piss off that'll come after us. I figure, though, this is a nice point grind. I haven't really actually been able to see any of the feedback come up from last week's Jurassic Park Revolution about the point tweaking, so I have no idea if you guys are for or against it, but I figure we'll keep it going. That kind of makes the game feel a little smoother and goes along better. And just kind of take our time and get some more Jurassic Park stuff on the channel. I do want to try to figure out if there's another survival series I could either bring back or put onto the channel you guys might enjoy. Yeah, basically spooked everything off, so this would probably be a good weapon to use. Well, are you going to come see us, Mr. Albertosaurus? I was hoping it might have, but I guess not. Yeah, right now the QBZ seems to be the strongest weapon we've got available. Incredibly high ammo capacity, especially with double ammo, and also seems to be very damaging too. I may actually have to tweak the settings back to their default values if I have access to this. It's just kind of strange how much the game swings depending on what you have selected. Like before with just the pistol and the... There's a lot of sway in the QBZ, actually. So that's probably very good for just saving it until something actually does charge us. Although I think we seem to have gotten the imprint into their minds that man with gun is bad. But we'll try to work our way up to wars, and something has to get annoyed with us. I mean, as we've done the series so far, we've seen a lot of the animals just kind of get fed up with us, so I'm predicting something is going to charge sooner or later. And that's kind of what we want to bank on. And I'm hoping we don't get too many things at once, because I don't know if I can really pull off the sick moves I was able to when we had the Kentrosaurs come at us two at once that time. Oh yeah, we're getting into the real points. I'm actually surprised how close up we're able to be getting with this. Oh. We'll do a restart, but that dumb reload got us. Okay, restart. Okay, I think the capture's working. I just had to take a little step back because I did hear footsteps. Yeah, it's really strange. A lot of the Carnivores games I played so far, you don't feel like there's quite as heavy a swing depending on the weapons you use. Like, once you do get the sniper rifle, you do have a lot of long-range takedowns, which makes hunting a few things easier. We sent the Alberto off and running. I thought it would have actually tried coming after us, but I think that was just ambience, but I don't know for sure. It almost sounded like there was... I can't really tell what is ambience and what's actual dinosaur calls. Because I thought that was an Ouranosaurus and then... Ooh, something with a texture glitch was up there. Yeah, it does sound like there's an Ouranosaurus back there, but... Okay, it's probably just ambience, and I'm getting myself a little thrown off by it. We've got two Albertos right up here. We sent the Orano running. You almost can get a double jump up. Yeah, these guys are actually a little more... Oh, we got a lot of Albertosaurs, actually. I'm surprised how many it took to take them down there. But yeah, there were, looks like at least 4 of them were starting to get piled up back this way. I have to say, I don't exactly like the feel where you have to be in the shooter to get the points up so easily. I do like the point flow that we've seen more in things... Well, Mandibles, It kind of got to a point, though, where the point jump was way too drastic. Although I'm kind of feeling like it might have been a clue as to how difficult things would jump up as well. But now we're into some dangerous territory, because it's really hilly, and we know there are, I'm guessing, at least 3 Albertosauruses up this way still. This isn't quite the end of the island either, but I don't know how far back they would have been sent as things have kind of gone through. And sometimes the island ambience can get you too. Okay, maybe that was just the Torosaurus I heard moving, but that had me on edge there, the thundering. That reminded me of like the Tyrannosaurus from Jurassic Park footsteps, just the heavy quaking. Maybe it's just these guys though, because I've never actually really gotten up too close to them to know. Okay, one of you guys ran off, but you... So at least that's one of them down. Everything is scared even further up, so this... And we did just have a reload, so thankfully the QBZ is fully outfitted and ready. We'll probably switch down to the submachine gun once we use up the last of this. Just kind of go along and see. Everything is so confided and tight back this way now, it's basically a dinosaur hornet's nest in a way. Okay, that's where you are. Should I go for... Oh! Well, actually, the Allosaurus I don't think had that much health comparatively, but I'll have to maybe do a reinstall. I don't know why only the Allosaurus is having the kind of... Oh! That was not what I wanted. This was what I wanted. Okay, I think that actually brings close to all the ones that we saw were aggressive that got stacked up down here. But yeah, I definitely feel like the game is a little weird with what it's trying to get you to do. Like, the point totals, it almost seems like you have to either do a lot of true hunts with the larger maps, or just really outfit yourself heavily as much as you can on these smaller ones and just try to take down everything. It's not how I've really played Carnivores or any of the Carnivores mods before, so it's... I wouldn't say it's a bad mod, but it doesn't feel like a good hunting experience until we got to Sores, so... That might be the only thing, is that it didn't really step forward with its best foot. Or at least it's might only be my personal taste, that I feel like it's more of a shooter to start, and then the hunting comes later. Where generally, even... Actually, all the Carnivores games have more been hunting to start, because they don't really throw you into super tight quarters like Penna is here. I wonder, can we sneak close enough to that Sterako to finish this off? And I don't think there's really anything left, aside from possibly that one Torosaurus. I don't know where it went off to. I think, though, it basically got scared off, and will be scared off again as we go with this. Yeah, okay, so we're going to end this episode and the hunt right here and just bank all of these points up and see how we're looking. So that actually didn't put us up to very much, I don't think. Let's look total, because we were at 300 something when we started. Okay, so we did actually get a sizable jump up. So we did get over 200 or so points from those 2 hunts. Actually, no, not even, because I think we were at 393 or 392. So we got about 150 or 160-ish. Still not much when you consider how many Albertosaurs, Torosaurs, and that we kind of took down, but at least it is some progress. So next week we'll probably go back to Sores. I would like to hunt some of these larger animals, and maybe we'll do... the only problem is just... Actually, there we go. Yeah, as you get the higher value animals, it almost becomes you might as well just worry about taking on one of them at a time. But we'll try and figure out what we'll do next week. We'll even take suggestions if you guys would like to see a certain kind of hunt and things on the channel as well. And let me know your feedback on how you think the point values are. They still can feel a little steep in some areas, but I think it's all pretty okay as they are right now. I mean, there could probably be some switches and changes here and there that might help, but I kind of like the more you can sort of see the curve to things. Like, good variety to start with, and then you slowly add up and more onto it, whereas before it felt like it was just very, very constricted on how well and how quickly you could kind of go and figure things out for yourself. But we'll leave this episode, Jurassic Park Revolution, right here. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you do like the series, and again, have requests for what you'd like me to hunt next, or loadout types, etc., leave them in the comments down below. I always want to bring you guys into every series we do here on the channel. We are a community, and we want to have your word be heard on every series that you would like to put it in on. Until I see you all in the next episode, though, survivors, please remember to take care and stay alive.